All right, so this is the dealership that I work at. I'm at a Jaguar Land Rover dealership here in Katy, Texas. Let me turn this around for you. Here's my store. So it's a dual branded Jaguar Land Rover. It's the new Arch style facility. Let me flip this around. So again, it's the new Arch style facility. You'll see these popping up. I think there's another one in Austin, Texas that just came up. Front door is locked. You'll see West Houston on there. Currently, we don't have any vehicles up front. We're running out. Across the street, we have probably 70 less Range Rovers than we're used to. Still have a decent amount of Jaguars, but not that many. Let's check out the showroom. So we're part of AutoNation, which is pretty cool. We have 350 stores coast to coast. I am able to sell any pre-owned vehicle at any store at any time. As long as I have a client that's wanting to work with me and willing to pay to transfer the car in, whatever the cost is, we get a pretty good discount on the transport since we pay ourselves to bring it in. So it's Jaguar Land Rover. So Jaguar's on the left. Design Studio. We generally order about 30% of the vehicles that we sell. So we'll test drive someone in the car. They'll decide that's the brand that I want to own. That's the model that I want, but I want to make it my own. So you'll have your color samples here, some of the wood trims, and then also the leathers, the interior choices. Range Rover side, that's the new Defender. They're pretty rare, so we actually have two in stock. We have this one and that one, which is the first edition. And this is our Trek Edition Discovery. Range Rover Sport SVR, Velar, Evoque. We don't have a full-size Range Rover here right now. Check out where I sit. We have desks for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. We have 10, plus we have a few offices in the back. We're pretty loaded up. Every desk is taken, and some guys don't have a desk. So this is my desk right here. I generally like to have the chairs on the side so I can actually talk with the clients and not have to talk to them over my computer. Just a basic setup, but here's where I'm at, right by the sales tower. So we have two sales managers that office out of here, Jimmy and Daniel. And then we have two finance people, and then we have my partner, Dave, is moving into finance, so he's gonna be backup for them. So when we have one finance office here, the other one's across the way. Some of the challenges that we face is we generally only have one person here at a time. On a person's day off, when we have one finance person here, it's pretty challenging when you have 4, 5, 6 people that are trying to buy a car, and it's about an hour to hour and a half process to get them through the box. So here's our customer lounge. Pretty straightforward. Seating for basically maybe 2, 4, 7 people. Generally have loaner cars, get them in and out. Some accessories here. Service department. So we have 2 service advisors here, 2 more over here, and then our service drive. So clients will pull in the first 2 doors, they swoosh open. And we normally have this one as outgoing. Then our shop, I can show you that too. So here's my shop back here. Get some really good guys back here. And they're doing the best they can. There's our detail department. These guys are good when they want to be. I'm usually detailing the car after they're done, or at least touching up some spots and stuff that maybe they missed. Again, they're doing the best they can. Car wash here. So we pre-wash them, run them through the wash, and then we hand detail them inside and out of the sun. One of the big challenges I face right now is I've got 14 frontline used cars that are ready to roll across the street. But I've got about 70 either purchases or trade-ins, pre-owned cars that are in different states of disrepair. Either they need to go through the shop, the paint guys need to touch up a bumper here or there, the dent guy, windshields, all of that, but constantly selling cars because they're online, and then customers are having to wait several days to pick their car up, just trying to get it through the process. So we're really working with efficiencies here. Again, doing the best we can, but this is what I'm working with out here. All right, hopefully that gave you kind of an overview. Let me know if you have any other questions. I'm happy to help. Talk to you soon. On this footage, I thought I'd come over and just show you my pre-owned inventory. So I'm currently frontline ready to go. If you walked in, wanted to buy a car and drive it off right now, I've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 vehicles that are up front. As far as core inventory, you know, what I sell, switching from new to used, I've got one Sport. It's an HSE 2020, about 13,000 miles. And I've got this Range Rover Velar, which is a 2020 with about 15 or 16,000 miles. Everything else is off-brand, which is fine. I took that G-Wagon in on trade. And then I've got new Jaguar F-Paces. These are our best sellers for Jaguar. Evokes. So I do have a pretty good inventory of Evokes. On the end there, I think there's 2 Range Rover Sport SVRs, 2 HSEs, and I do have a diesel Sport. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we just took in 2 Sports, actually reinforcements. First new cars we've had in about 2 months. These are all Jaguar F-Paces and E-Paces. This is the last of my Velars until September, right here. I think we have 5 full-size Discoveries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Discovery Sports. Only one of them has a sunroof, this white one right here. Everything else is pretty basic down this way. So basic, I mean steel roof, textile seats, 46. There we go, maybe 2. There's another one with a sunroof. That one just rolled in. And then I have full size. Long wheelbase, all the way to about here, and then standard wheelbase. So that's the inventory I'm working with. Again, I can pull cars in from any store on the pre-owned side. So if I have a client that's wanting to do business with me, I can pull the car in from anywhere. Let me know what you think.